Hey guys, what's up? You already know it's time for a favorites video, so let's just go ahead and dive in. First, I want to start with some relatively new favorites, and these are all things that I've talked about in videos previously in the month, but in case you've missed it, just want to reiterate, these are the products that have stuck with me. The usual suspects that, I've talked about months past, my favorites videos will definitely be in here, but I figured the new stuff is what's exciting. So, let's first talk about the tan. I have been loving the Huda Beauty Not Your Mama's Pantyhose, or NYMF for short. They're basically face and body bronzers. I think primarily face bronzers, but I am actually wearing it as kind of a primer sort of situation under my foundation today, as well as on my body. The two shades that I have are Luna. That's what I'm wearing under my foundation right now, and it's officially a little bit too light for me. I got some sun in the middle of the month, so I'm officially closer to the next shade up, which is Aphrodite, but honestly, I wish there were more shades in this collection because I'm still kind of in between the two and would just prefer to have a match rather than have to buy two and then combine them. But it is worth it. I love the glow this gives. I love the lit from within look it gives my skin when I wear it under my foundation, and I love how flawless it makes my skin look when I wear it on my arms and legs like I have been. And also something I want to add in that review video, I think I said something to the effect of like, it's relatively sweat proof but not sure about it being waterproof. Like if you were to get in the water and come back out, I wasn't sure if you'd look the same. Well, I got some sun at the beach this month, and I was shocked to say that I had put this on not even that morning, but the night before. It had stayed on. I went in the water at the beach the next day, and it was going strong. Like some shimmer had come off, but the pigment especially was there to stay. Did not transfer, didn't melt off in the water. Like I was even more impressed with these body bronzers after that experience. Then the next new to me favorite is also from Huda Beauty. It is her Tantour, basically a cream slash mousse contour powder, but the premise is that it's a soft enough and blendable enough formula that you can use it to really etch in your facial features like a contour, but it's also super blendable so that you can really buff it out and get more of a diffused tanned or bronze sort of look. And this might be one of the best bronzing creamish kind of products I've ever used on my face. Often they'll be patchy, they'll just be harder to work with, they might not play well with the products that you wear underneath of this cream product. I have yet to pair this with something that it doesn't play nicely with, and it's also really great for a bare face. It doesn't add a ton of coverage, so if all you wanted to do was just keep a natural face, go foundationless, conceal a little, and then put a little bronzer on, which I've done, it doesn't get patchy or make it look like you're just wearing a streak of bronzer with coverage and nothing else. It just blends in super beautifully in all situations, and because of that, it's just become a really versatile mainstay in my everyday makeup routine. I have the shade Light, however, I don't know why I did this, I bought the shade Fair. The shade range is pretty decent in this line, but I don't feel like the swatches or the colors online are all that accurate because I really wasn't sure which one to get. Light is really perfect for me now that I have a little bit of a tan. It's verging on a little bit too light, but I just love the way it blends out. So Fair is certainly too light for me at this point, but I'll keep it around because I do think it'll come in handy once, the tan fades, the weather gets cooler. This will probably be closer to what I should be using. Next few products are like blush highlight combos together, which is kind of strange for me. I like a strong highlight and like to have a little bit more control over my blush, so never would I have thought I liked the two together, but these products have proved me wrong. First up is the Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette. Bought this on Emily Noel's recommendation and have been loving it ever since. It is overall pretty mauvey berry leaning, so I do wish they'd come out with like an orangey coral sort of equivalent. I would be so on that, but this is certainly doing the trick right now. Basically, these are ultra glowy. I don't want to say shimmery, but they are shimmery. I mean, you have to expect some shimmer out of these, but not in a way that's going to make you feel like you're wearing a straight up highlight on your cheeks. It's just such a beautiful blend of pigment and shimmer that it gives your full cheek this really healthy, full glow. And on some days, it's even had me feeling like I didn't need a highlight. Like, who am I? I don't know. So I've been loving that, but then the other product that's kind of similar but a little bit more deconstructed is the Cover FX Monochromatic Matte and Shimmer Blush Duo. I have a review of both this and the bronzer equivalent, but have really been liking the blush for now. It's the Mojave, this is the shade Mojave Mauve, and I like it because it gives you that versatility. Like you could go all in on just the matte blush, but you could amp it up with a little bit of shimmer. You could just use a shimmery version of this blush if you want more of a lighter wash of color across the cheeks. It just gives you a few more options, I would say, than something like the Cotton Candy Champagne palette. But to be honest, my fixation has been going in with both because I have just really been liking the shimmery blush as well. So I build on that pigment and then I build on that shimmer over top, and I've just really been liking that overall shimmery blush. For the eyes, I haven't been into too many shadows in the month of May. In the very beginning of the month, I was working with, I mean, this is an absolute love, but the Viseart Grande Pro Volume 2 palette, because I was working to get like a couple of looks put together for the video that I did. If you want to go check it out, this is just a dream palette, honestly. So beautiful with the colors, pigments, textures, everything. But after that, I think I might have like gotten in vacation mode, just minimal summer makeup mode, and I kind of dropped my shadows all together, save when I kind of rediscovered, went back and did a Shop My Stash using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette today as well as in the tutorial I did. But today I am just wearing the shade Smog. This one right here, all over my lids. Super simple bronzy look, but shadow is such a love for me. It's kind of unusual that I didn't really focus on it at all this month. So I think I'm gonna make it a personal goal of mine next month to like use a handful of shadows over and over and over again every day, like a shadow look every day. I don't know, just as a way to really make sure I'm using and loving the shadows that I have. What have not gone away from my eye favorites are the staples. Mascaras, well, primer. The L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer paired with the actual mascara itself. That's what's on my eyes today and has been for months now at this point. And then I've been really focused on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel. Just the gel. Normally I would also lump this in with my CoverGirl Ultra Fine and Define Brow Pencil, but I'm eating my word. I said this in the tutorial I use this in. I'm totally eating my words on this guy because I said I would never use this alone. It's too messy. I need definition in my brows. When push came to shove and I got lazy enough, this is all I'm using. As long as I'm precise with it, it does the perfect amount of filling in, fluffing, adding volume, and then really setting and locking into place. This has been all I've been using for the month. And those have really been all my beauty favorites. I have a couple of other non-beauty favorites. First, starting with fashion. Actually, no. Let's start with a TV show because I actually forgot this one last month. And I just have so been loving it. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. If you love comedies, if you love musicals, although even if you don't, I still recommend you check out the pilot because it's so good, it's so funny, it's a really interesting and witty musical theater sitcom kind of thing, and the songs are just like witty and funny and often raunchy, which I love. And I just think it's a really good hidden gem out there. They just concluded their 4th and final season, so they are all on Netflix, which is how I just finally finished the last season, and it was kind of a slow build to the ending, but the ending was, I think, perfect for the series. And so that's why it's kind of top of mind, because they finished the series, I think it was on CW or something, and then all of them went on Netflix, and that's when I kind of binged the last season, which is what brings us here to now and me urging you to watch it because it's so good. And last up, let's talk some fashion. So I have been loving shorts, like I'm sure a lot of people experiencing spring, basically summer weather are at this point. And I did a video a while back talking about a couple of styles of shorts that I like, but 2 pairs from that bunch have really just been staples in my wardrobe this month. So first of which is not going to be for everyone. I said that in that video and I just want to say that now. They are acid wash paper bag waist denim shorts, and they're the light of my life this month. They add a little bit of like vintage flavor to everything and are shockingly surprising. I feel like nothing about paper bag acid wash screams flattering, but I love them. The other pair that I really liked is actually just the very basic, I think they're called mom shorts from Topshop, and they're basic denim shorts. They have a little bit of a wider leg opening, which I really like, so they're not like creeping up, riding up your leg all day, with just a very basic cuff around the edge. And I think because they go with everything, that's just why they've been paired with all of my outfits. But those are 2 pairs that I've absolutely been loving. And then dresses. So first off is the one that I'm wearing here today. I actually have it in black. This is in a brown. This is from a designer called Nicole Paloma. I've posted a few pictures of some of the stuff that I really love of hers on Instagram, but this is one that I come back to, especially in the warmer months, because it's so versatile. It is like a kind of a drapey tie dress. I don't know how to describe it. She calls it the one dress, and basically you can tie it into 1,000,001 different styles because there are these 2 long straps up here that when you let them down, you can like pull it up and tie it every which way around your neck, one-sided, twisted in the back, over the, like, you know, if you pull it down over the shoulders like this, like it's an entirely new style. I don't know. I just love how versatile it is. It's also really great for summer travels if you want to minimize what you're packing. This could be a skirt, a casual dress, a dressy dress, you name it, this kind of does it. And so this is definitely a go-to for me. And I've been thinking about, let me know your thoughts on this. I'll put a poll up here if you want to answer it. But I think about doing like a how many different ways can you tie this dress. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. I don't know. Besides that, guys, I think that's it for me for the month. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorites have been down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.